Hello and welcome to another little gameplay playthrough and unboxing of one of these lovely little My Arcade micro players. Now, I recently did one for Pac-Man, and I'll have a link in the video description below, and if I remember I'll do a title card at the top of the video there as well. Ah, you need hands. And so here we have Galaga today. Now, when I played the Pac-Man one, it wasn't quite Pac-Man in the arcade, and I did a gameplay comparison between what was on the unit and what the original arcade version looks like. Well, the main version, I mean, it's pretty much identical, apart from there may be some slight differences with the arcade, but ask Billy Mitchell about that with his Donkey Kong game. So with Galaga, it's very much a sort of straightforward space shooter, but it's great fun. I remember playing this in the 80s many times. And this is, well, obviously it's Galaga. What else do you need apart from Galaga? But, well, you can have Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher. They're types of Gallaghers, but they won't help you with this. So first of all, we'll do an unbox. Well, I'll have a quick look around first of all. Obviously, it's the same. I won't sort of go into too much detail as before because it's exactly the same kind of deal as the one with Pac-Man, and I went into a great deal of detail about that. Obviously, it's for 0 players and up, but for 0 age, that's everybody. Then we have the game history on here, so get ready to face off bug-like aliens again in the sequel to Galaxian. Galaga was first released in 1981 and is just as popular and beloved as its predecessor, but kicks it up a notch with even more awesome space-tastic features, and it's also there in French as well. Then on the back there we have a full colour screen. Well, the full colour screen is not on the back, but a picture of it is, and a removable joystick if you want to remove that joystick, and features. So it features the artwork inspired by the original Galaga cabinet. It's perfect for any game room, office or display case. It's got volume control, headphone jack, and it's powered by batteries or 4 AA batteries, or if you're like me, I've got one of those Anchor things which you can just plug in and it just provides all the power for you basically. Charge those up beforehand and away you go. And there's the sort of side art there for you on the Galaga. And if you're wondering why it's a little bit brighter on this video this time around, it's because I've finally figured things out with the auto light thing. That's about as technical as I get. Now, one thing I did have a problem with last time was it wasn't quite the arcade game. It was, you buy these things, it says My Arcade, you're expecting the arcade game experience like I had in the 80s. You didn't get that. With Pac-Man, you got the NES ROM, Nintendo Entertainment System. I understand that may possibly be the case for this one, and the other one I've got to review coming up soon, Dig Dug. And it's been a bit difficult to tell from the picture on the back, but the picture on the back for Dig Dug does look very much like the NES one, and I did have a comparison, just double check beforehand. But let's get into it. So, taking the top off, we have same thing as before, like the Collectable Arcade series thing, which just has sort of pictures of all the consoles coming up and that are out now and things like that, and a little instruction booklet in a million different languages that tells you how to use a machine, put batteries in and so on and whatnot. Then take the top off. Plastic is fantastic, always remember that. And there we have the unit. There we have the on-off button there, and then we have the joystick and fire, start and reset buttons, and joystick there. Or you can just have it as a D-pad, remove the joystick and away you go. This, obviously, is not playing Galaxians, it's not playing Galaga just yet, so I just need to take this little bit off. Okay, we're now up close and personal with the machine, and I've peeled the little screen there so you can see the artwork in all its glory, and there's the side artwork there on that side, and and there's the side artwork there on that side. It's the same side artwork, but you get the idea. And of course on the back here you've got the little headphone socket. Poke that up. little headphone socket and volume up and down buttons there, and we'll see you put the batteries in here, and there's a little mini micro USB. It's the one used for most mobile phones. It's not USB-C. It's I think it's micro USB. I lose track these days. Ooh, it's all gone dark. Now I've put the lights off because it's quite frankly it's easier to see the screen at this point, especially when it's on. So there we go. Now there's no volume on screen when I played Pac-Man, so I wasn't expecting it for this one either. Okay, now trying to use a little screen thing on the camera and trying to work out exactly how sharp it is for you seeing this without stopping the whole thing and playing it back. The best thing to do is just say that it's as sharp as a button on the little screen, so that's not a problem at all. Now if it isn't absolutely sharp as a button, I do apologise, but what I can say is that looking at it myself, because it's difficult to tell with a little tiny screen as a viewfinder thing on this camera as I'm looking at it, I can say that the screen itself is absolutely, spot on in terms of clarity and that sort of thing. It's only a very small screen anyway, but what I should do is press play and see what we get. It's not the loudest of things. Ooh. Turn it up or down? Oh, turn it down. There we go. Oh. Is that thing good for me or does it kill me? I can't remember. I was trying to avoid it anyway. Pew 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 pew. Yes, in one. Oh, it's a good thing. Is it? Oh no, it's a bad thing. Was it? What? Hey? Oh, maybe it's a bad thing. Oh no, I've knackered that one, haven't I? Ah. I'll get two of them. That's it. It has been a long time since I played this. Challenging. This is much more fun with the second person. Well, second ship anyway. Yes. Oh. Oh well, easy come, easy go. What am I going to use now? Oh! Oops. Shots fired 303, number of hits 162, hit miss ratio 53.4%. Oh, it's almost Brexit again, isn't it? Oh dear. Best not mention that. People get a little bit antsy, don't they? A little bit upset. So what I'll do now is I'll just show you a comparison between the original arcade and the NES version. And let's see which one turns out to be this one on the box here. Okay, so as you can see, it's the NES ROM. And I'd heard kind of that it was going to be the NES ROM on these. I know Bandai Namco own the rights to the NES ROMs, but, you know, as an arcade purist, when I see my arcade, I see the words arcade, I see the word Galaga, I'm expecting the arcade version of Galaga. If you're not too fussy, this will work for you. But, you know, I have to go with what's pure for me. And why have we not got the original arcade ones? I don't know. But this is what it is. And it seems to be the same one that they're getting in America and other places as well. But, you know, your mileage may vary. You've got the information now. You buy it or don't buy it. It's up to you. I'll have affiliate links in the video description below, along with one for the sort of Anchor power brick, which I use. In the meantime, please like this video and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get all the notifications as well. And cue Genesis. Pew, 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 pew.